Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope you're having a fine day. Okay, right off the get-go, you have the perfect right as a viewer of this file to disagree with anything I've got to say, but I'm one of these kind of guys that speaks my mind. I'm going to tell it like it is, so to speak. Okay, this video is about vaping and saving you money and having you avoid this thing called shiny-itis. Now, in the world of vaping, I happen to know firsthand that technology is on the march. There ain't no stopping, so to speak, the building of better mods, bigger mods, software, firmware upgrades, button pushing, bigger tanks, coils as high as the Empire State Building. That's a little joke right there. More of this, more of that, and you name it, Okay, excuse me, I've been vaping too much. Just a little joke there. If you're wanting to quit smoking, or you just simply want a little satisfaction from vaping, I'm sitting here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that you don't gotta buy the latest, greatest mod or tank or whatever have you that's out there on the market. Because like I say, there ain't no end to it. Okay, to exemplify what I'm saying, here that, I've owned this for about a week now. This is a Smoke Tech X Cube 2. This jobber right here, I did a YouTube review on this very doggone thing. And this has got every bell and whistle in the world in it. It's a 160 watt mod. And it's even got LED lights that run up and down here whenever you push the power bar, and it's 4.0 Bluetooth and blah 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 blah. Well, I'm just sitting here to tell you, if you want to save money, you'll stay simple. I'm going to repeat that. If you want to save money, you'll stay simple, and that includes quitting smoking cigarettes, because that's my biggest concern, is that you, as my viewer, quit smoking cigarettes. I've been almost cigarette free for a year now. I got about 3 more weeks to go, and I did it using mostly Tech products. Like this little guy I've been flashing in your face right here, and I'll show you. I prefer these K-Box Mini Platinums. K-Box Mini, okay? And, actually, Tech, they make several colors of these doggone things, but I like the stainless steel ones just simply because the paint won't come off, And it even, if you can see right there, it even says K-Box right there, which don't mean nothing. These units here are small. They only take one 18650 battery. And also, I prefer on this tank, I prefer these Pro Tank 4. This is a relatively new tank that Tech come out with, and the reason being is because I like the ceramic coils. The 0.5 ohm ceramic coils. Why? Because they're smoother. Because the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, you get shiny-itis and you've got to have the latest, greatest thing or whatever have you. This thing is going to eat you out of house and home on e-juice, because those big 4 and 6 and 8 coil tanks and coils and whatnot have you, they don't run on air. and your battery life is quite a bit shorter and all that. This is a real good unit. By the way, I might as well put in a pitch for smock. The other day I was out fly fishing, and this fell out of my pocket, believe it or not, and clattered down on a bunch of granite boulders. It's got scratches and crap all over, and I figured I killed it for sure. But it still works. But I took it out of service simply because I couldn't dial it in as good as this little Tech right here. This K-Box Mini Platinum. These right here, ladies and gentlemen, are a lot easier, a lot simpler to set up. It's as simple as that. And, they generally, I can vape most all day long as I don't get too carried away on one single battery discharge. And like I say, I like the ceramic coils simply because they're smoother. Because those big coils, like some of these other coils that are on the market, when they burn up, the canther wire and stainless steel, titanium, everything like that, your vape that's left in this tank starts tasting like sewer water, if you know what I mean. They really, really do. Okay, this tank right here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to run you about 30 bucks or so, 25 to 30 bucks. You know, the coils, the ceramic replacement coils are $3 a piece, but they last 3 to 5 times longer than most other coils. Right there. That's another money saving tip. And this platinum, this K-Box mini little box right here is going to cost you about a $35 to $40 bill. So you for this unit right here, ladies and gentlemen, you got 70 bucks into this. You know, I paid 60 bucks for this Smoke Tech, or whatever have you, and don't like it. That's my point. And the reason why that they've got they're making things bigger, better, faster, and all that stuff is that so you burn up more e-juice, thus costing you more money, and all that ends up happening is you end up being a cloud chaser, blowing, great big vape all over the place, but it really doesn't. It doesn't help you if you're a guy like me that got into vaping just to quit smoking cigarettes. You got to be smart, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to go out and buy the latest, greatest, gizmo out there. You don't need to be a gear queer, so to speak, to quit smoking cigarettes. I've done everything I've done with Kanger Tech products. Like I say, about a $70 bill for this stuff right here that I just got done showing you. Plenty good enough for me. As a matter of fact, I've got 2 other of these little guys because I think Kanger Tech is getting ready to maybe ditch out of making these, but I grabbed a couple more of these because these are cheap enough, believe you me, compared to the price of some of these. Some of these mods are running up 200 bucks. Well, which is absolutely ridiculous, Personally, myself, when it comes to cloud chasing and cloud blowing and all that, that's for fools. That isn't for somebody that seriously wanted to quit smoking. And I don't think that bouncing around from mod to mod to mod, from coil to coil to tank to coil, and the different builds like that. And yes, I realize you can make your own coils or whatever have you. But I don't think changing gear all the time is good for your health. I don't think it's good for your lungs. I don't think it's good for your throat. I don't think it's good for anything. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd fill this video together real quick, gripe a little bit, put a little pitch in for Kanger Tech products, because this stuff is tough. I have kicked these and dropped these, and I've done everything except for run over these little Kanger Tech mods with a tractor. And that just is no kidding. I have never, ever had one single Kanger Tech product ever fail me. Tanks, mods, or whatever have you. Okay, for all you cloud chasing lovers out there, let me blow I've only got this mod set on 40 watts, ceramic coil, half ohm coil in here. And anyway, let's see if we can get a little cloud action going. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. That there was not a bad hit right there. It was a direct lung hit. No big deal. I'm not yet. Because see, and that's another thing too real quick before I close this file out. Make sure you get e-juice that agrees with you. And as you're going along, try to lower your nicotine, your ml in nicotine in your e-juices down, because your e-juice will be smoother. You got me? If you're way up there at 18 ml on your nicotine level and 12 like that, you've got some e-juice that's pretty rough. You'll find out if you drop that nicotine level down, your e-juice gets smooth. I'm all about smooth. I'm all about, quitting smoking cigarettes. And I'm all about getting this stuff done cheap. And I just told you how to do it. Yeah, and that right there, I don't know how that looked in the camera or whatever have you, but that's plenty enough of a hit or a vape for me right there. Simple as that. Okay, that's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't get carried away with buying the latest, greatest mod or whatever gizmo bells and whistles that they got out there, simply because if you're really trying to quit smoking cigarettes, it ain't going to help you. And that's another thing. These little Kanger Tech outfits, like I've been throwing in your face right here, they're very easy to set up. Some of these mods have quite a learning curve. They do. You're going to be sitting there pushing buttons until hell freezes over. One more hit and I'll let you go. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching the file.